Has anyone but me noticed how often Nintendo games have Nintendo consoles inside them?
That's actually kind of a good point. Because it sort of makes you ask what's going on when in Super Paper Mario the nerd has a Nintendo Wii, so he could be playing the game of the game that he's in, and the person in that game could be playing the game of the game. Ah, my brain.
I don't remember much. Well, Luigi's Mansion itself doesn't really have much of a soundtrack, but the main theme in itself is really catchy. If I could recommend an arrangement of it, I don't know if you guys ever watched There Will Be Brawl. Pretty much the film noir Smash Brothers.
I've watched it, but I don't remember them remixing Luigi's Mansion.
There is a remix of the Luigi's Mansion theme, and it's my favorite version of the theme.
I would like to register a complaint. Why the fuck do we have to attack this ghost with a solid object all of a sudden?
How much have you studied the paranormal, Lewis? You don't know shit. It could make sense.
It doesn't.
When you come
make
back
sense.
with your masters in ghostology, then you can start complaining about this game being unrealistic. Because, I mean, come on. Shrunken Luigi in a giant baby crib makes total sense to me.
That's not my point. My point is every ghost we've met up until now has been affected by the vacuum. This one looks at our vacuum and says, "Fuck you, I'm not being affected by that shit." But then you fire a freaking balloon ball at it, and he's like, "Ow, that hurts."
Well, obviously this ghost has a distinct personality, so he needs a distinct boss fight. Yes, it makes sense when you double the amount of something. I don't know.
Not really.
I'm more creeped out by the fact there's a fucking ghost baby.
I think it said somewhere that this baby was not actually a baby that died, but it was like a baby born as a ghost or something.
Yeah, they didn't want to bring in child death into this for some reason. You
Well,
can
that
look
would-
up little interesting backstories and all
Ghost
the
Daddy and Ghost
No, well,
Mama
the
had
two-
hot,
well, the
sexy
two
ghost
twin-
sex. Wait now.
Well, I mean, the two ghost twins, I think, are dead toddlers. So, yeah. Surprisingly dark.
Yeah, all the ghosts have little backstories you can look up. I'm not bothering because it takes time to just sit there and read. So it's all on like Wikipedia and other shit if you want to look at it.
Well, they are very... Well, if there's one thing that I can... even if I don't really remember their names, because they don't ever say them out loud, I will say that they've all got very distinct and memorable designs, because I remember the mom, the dad, all three of the kids, the dancing couple, the fat guy. They're all very distinct-looking ghosts, and I remember what they look like after I'm done playing them, which is more than I can say
so
about
close.
their bosses.
Oh, god damn it. Now the fight is prolonged by another 2 minutes.
Yeah. Well, actually,
At least
Chauncey
it's
here is
not
actually a
like
very
that
short
one
boss.
ghost boss battle in Sunshine. That was a nightmare.
When do you think that Dark Moon will be released, now that I'm thinking about it?
April.
April?
Yeah.
Was it?
So-
I know it was pushed back, but there was no definitive release date.
They just say spring.
I see.
So will it be out before this part comes out?
Probably not.
Oh, I think well, actually.
Take your bets!
Alright, bets.
February.
That seems like a safe bet, yeah.
Da-da-da-da. Bells to the yeah.
How did we grow back?
Magic. Spooky.
We know
You know-
this key is special. It's pink.
Also, there was a jingle. A different jingle, I should say. It seems like the boss fight interfered with my communications.
Not that I say anything of interest.
This game bud is amazing. Look at these graphics.
Full emotion video, and the load times aren't even 3 minutes long.
You won't have this kind of shit until the DSi.
The load times are only 30 seconds. Such advances.
So,
So all those helpless ghosts we sucked up into our vacuum cleaner. What are we doing to them?
well, you see, we vacuum up the ghosts to put them into a washing machine to then hang on the wall instead of on a drying rack as paintings.
Yep.
Trust me, it makes sense, I swear.
Zap. Yeah, Professor Yigad likes to take ghosts and put them into paintings.
So...
Phantom Zone?
Look at all our... We'll just paint some happy little ghosts. Happy little ghosts.
So, wait a minute. With this logic, then, was Vigo and Ghostbusters 2 converted into a painting by EGAT?
Maybe. And I got all gold ranks on those 3 bosses. Awesome.
Haven't we already established that Luigi's a better Ghostbuster than the Ghostbusters?
Well, admittedly, Luigi is a better rookie than when the Ghostbusters initially started, yeah.
He's not controlling the Statue of Liberty with a power pad yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah, give it some time.
Jesus. This free mansion is getting us a lot of money.
Too bad it's haunted.
Yeah, I could deal with it. I mean, if we're going back to Ghostbusters, not all of the ghosts were particularly antagonistic. I mean,
Well,
Ray
Vigo.
had a good night with one of those ghosts, if you know what I mean.
Well, Mario was invited. Mario was brought here because he thought he won a free mansion as well.
Yeah.
Now, I think it was Luigi won a free mansion.
Luigi
but
told
he's-
Mario to
but-
meet up there.
I thought it was Luigi was a wuss, so we wanted Mario to make sure that nothing was wrong with it because he knew that it was
Yeah.
suspicious.
No,
Or something.
I think Luigi just told Mario to meet up there.
I think I could have sworn I read that it was because Mario was sent the same winning message that he won a free mansion, and it was like, what do you think Mario
Now
was
I
going to do with the
gotta
damn mansion?
check.
I was going to ask, what do you think Mario would do with the damn mansion?
Luigi, having won a mansion in a contest he didn't even enter, enters the blue woods to locate it. He enters the mansion and as soon as attacked. Okay, this wiki is not being very useful and not telling me why Mario went beforehand.
Watch out, Crimson Hood.
Nah, I give up. I'll just go with whatever you were saying.
I pretty much just assumed that Luigi invited Mario over.
Yeah, I think
It's the bad touch ghosts. Bad touch.
What happens if they touch you?
They just
you take
strangle you.
damage.
Bad things happen, hence bad touch.
Do you ever make Luigi cry out, Mario? Mario! Mario!
Unintentionally.
Oh, I like doing that.
I really should have done it more, yeah.
Before there was heavy rain, there was Luigi's mansion.
Mario!
When he's at like 5 health, he gets fucking hilarious. Because he's freaking the fuck out. He's like, Mario! He's hysterical.
Jason!
So he keeps on doing that even after you figure out where Mario is, so...
It doesn't make
Mario! I'm gonna hit Luigi!
Mario!
Marco Polo.
Shy Guy ghosts.
So wait a minute. They're Jawas! I knew it!
That makes a surprising amount of sense.
Oh god, now we're bringing up Star Wars in the wake of that announcement. Are we ready for another tangent, people? Because I am.
I think that Disney will make a perfectly fine Star Wars movie.
Can't be any worse than what Lucas was doing to the franchise.
Well,
That's not saying much.
Well, think about it this way. The relationship between Lucas and Disney is the same as the Marvel movie studios and Disney and Pixar and Disney. And the Marvel studios and Pixar have only been making good movies, so I have no reason to think that they'll do bad. At all.
Here's the thing, okay? George Lucas seems to be okay at sequels because the movies he was involved in were all sequels. Because he started with Episode 4 for some reason. And, but he fails massively at prequels, as the prequel trilogy demonstrates. So why are we just now giving Star Wars to Disney when we're moving on to the sequels? Disney fails at sequels, damn it.
Well, I think they said somewhere that, Lucas has pretty much zero direct involvement with what's going on.
He's creative advisor, also known as...
I want this guy's lightsaber to be blue. Okay, it can be blue. I make so much of the difference.
Actually, isn't there some kind of symbolicness to the lightsaber colors, apart
In
from
the
red equals
expanded
Sith
universe, and since episode 7 is going to be a completely original story, not whatever they set up for episode 7 in the expanded universe, the entire thing has come crumbling down.
Well, we don't know that they're going to ignore everything after that point. They just
But
might.
I just can't wait
finagle
to
around
see
it.
the fandom try to piece everything together, desperate to get their favorite books back into the canon. It's going to be
Hey.
fucking hilarious.
As long as Shadows of the Empire is still canon, I'm fine ditching everything else.
That's in between 3 and 4, right?
Yeah, it's in between Return of the Jedi and Empire Strikes Back. Yeah.
Strikes Back, yeah.
Okay, well then, yeah, that's still okay. Anything before episode 6 is fine. Anything after is where you got shit.
We're more talking about, Luke
Can
creating
we
the new Jedi.
canonize, the Force Unleashed now, please, please? I don't want that in my canon.
What, Force Unleashed? Why, was that bad?
It served no purpose and screwed so many things up.
But they got the voice of Chad Vader to be Darth Vader. Is Chad Vader considered
Thing
canon?
about it. That was the only good thing about it, man.
Oh, have you guys seen the video with Darth Vader in Disneyland?
Yes.
They're
Okay,
already
that was-
making fucking parodies.
Yes.
No, it was an official Disney announcement where you see Darth Vader go to Disneyland. It's actually pretty funny because at one point that you see a stormtrooper and he bought a drink, but he tries to get the straw through his mask and he can't, and then he just sort of looks down, dejected.
And Darth Vader rides the
Well,
Dumbo.
he should feel dejected. Drinks are fucking expensive at Disneyland.
And Darth Vader rides the Dumbo ride, and stormtroopers just wave to him.
Yeah.
Although now I'm expecting Death Star level in Kingdom Hearts 3.
How about an Avengers level 2? That would be fucking awesome. Avengers
gonna
level
be
and Star Wars level.
Hey guys, I have a
Final
question.
Fantasy,
Who's
this is going to be a clusterfuck.
It already is.
Who's
True.
placing bets on there being a Death Star Mark III?
Me. Ooh, Speedy Spirit.
You're gonna fuck it up. You're gonna fuck it up. You fucked it
Nope,
up.
he's still there. He's still there. He's still there.
You're gonna fuck it up.
Nah,
Yep,
fucked
it up.
God damn it.
Ow.
Well,
I just
luckily you
got
take your
flying
anger out
tackled
on
by
him.
something insubstantial that should have just flown right through me. Wait.
Lewis, how many times are we gonna have to bring up your standing in the world of...
Logic.
I was gonna say the world of paranormal studies, but I don't know what the official word for that is.
Hey, I've watched Casper the Friendly Ghost, alright? I have a doctorate in,
Yeah, but have you analyzed Casper the
Thanks.
Friendly Ghost? Have you written your master's thesis on it?
no.
But
They kind of kicked me out because I plagiarized that guy with the glasses, but, yeah.
Timing!
What
Now
an
this-
mechanical haunted mansion.
This tripped me up the first time because I didn't notice that what was in the mirror was actually reflecting what's supposed to be on the foreground.
Spencer.
And also this. That tripped me up.
Dunk. Button.
Any poster is susceptible to the damn vacuum.
Oh, god fucking damn it, you had to open Pandora's box, didn't you? Also, I have a logic question here. If the boos were trapped in that basement, how did they capture Mario?
With
that-
Mario's dying breath, he sealed them up in Pandora's box. Fortunately,
And
nobody
his
told,
dumb
nobody
fuck
told Luigi
brother
that.
opened it up again.
Nobody told Luigi that, though. That is a good question. I never thought about that. If they captured Mario, what the hell? Alright, so we're assuming that it wasn't the boos that captured Mario, it was just the Pac-Man ghost.
And also, thinking about it, why couldn't they just leave? They're ghosts. They can pass through things.
They're bound to the house.
Yeah, but they could have just gone through the walls and gotten out of that little cellar thing. Whatever it is.
They're bound.
That's a very good question. No, they're bound to the house, but why were they trapped in that box?
Well, at that point, I'm just going to assume they're just fucking with Luigi.
Probably.
Yeah, they were waiting for him to open it so they could all burst out at once.
You know, Boo's also almost seem like the most asshole-ish Mario characters. Because I mean, Bowser's just sort of, just sort of there being evil, but he's not really an asshole. Boos are assholes. They're fucking assholes. Even the nice ones in Paper Mario are assholes.